River Monsters put up 4 in the bottom of the 4th. Ryan Calvert back out on the mound for the top of the 5th. Starts off the inning with a ball. It's number 20, Jason Hawkins, stepping into the batter's box. And that's ball 2 inside. Hawkins struck out his last at bat. Singled in the bottom of the 1st. Rolls one to Preston Freeman at second, fielded, and flips it over to Kaiser to get the first out of the inning. It's a big first out for Calvert as they try to hold the River Monsters to a 0 after the offense put them a 4 spot up in the bottom half of that last inning. Daryl Moore now up to bat, the leadoff hitter for the Rougarou. Swings through that Calvert changeup. Count evens at 1-1. River Monsters started that rally last inning. It was a Zach Henry walk followed by an Xavier Arias single. Seems like every game Arias is getting a hit. I believe that is a 4-game hit streak for the River Monsters right fielder. 2-1 count now to Moore. Hit hard to first base, takes a bad hop over Connor Kaiser, and Daryl Moore is going to get to stretch those legs, put on the Jets, and we may have a play at home plate. Daryl Moore is going to pull into third with a stand-up triple. He laced that ball. I don't know if that caught the first base bag, what caused it to hop over Kaiser's glove, but it rolled into that right field corner. Arias tracked it down, but Moore has some wheels on him, and he went flying around to third base. Now up with Moore on third is Brady McGee. He has scored 2 of the Rougarou's 7 runs so far here tonight. Has an RBI on third with 1 out here. Calvert's fastball must have just missed outside there. River Monsters have their infield in, trying to keep the Rougarou off the board in any fashion that they can. Nice block there by Stockton, and the ball in the dirt. He smothered that. With Moore on third, you have to keep it very close, or he can swipe home on you.
Well, our center field camera is gone for the night. Not be having that.
It's 2-1 count now to McGee. Calvert sets. Swung through the Calvert fastball. And the count evens at 2-2. Calvert, the strikeout leader for the River Monsters coming into this one. Would love one here right now. That's fouled off. Out of play down the first baseline. So it'll be 2-2 once again to McGee. Infield still in. Just off the outside part of the plate. It's going to make this count full. Payoff pitch from Calvert on the way. Just fouled off to the backstop by McGee. So the battle will continue. And McGee swings on the outside, fastball from Calvert. A huge strikeout for the River Monsters reliever for the second out. Didn't get McGee to bite on that 2-2 outside fastball, but McGee couldn't lay off on the full count. And that's 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Moore still on third. It's going to bring up the shortstop, Josh Shelley. Shelley also scored 2 runs today for the Rougarou. Takes a strike from Calvert to start off this at bat. Calvert rips off a nice tight breaking ball, but doesn't get the call. So the count moves to 1-1. And that is swung through by Shelley. Calvert pumping that cheddar on the outside part of the plate. So we have a 1-2 count to the Rougarou 3-hitter. Moore still on third, 2 outs. Another nice breaker from Calvert, but Shelley's able to hold off. So the count moves to 2-2. 2 outs. Calvert to the set. And he paints the black but does not get the call. That stuck Logan Stockton's glove. Calvert wanted that strike 3 call. I think he could have got it. Instead, it's a full count now to Shelley. But he swings through that one, and Calvert strikes out back-to-back batters to strand Darryl Moore at third base and keep this a 3-run ball game. 2 big strikeouts from the Cumberland's righty.
Not on the Mocos camera. Mocos is like not on the Moco. Really sure on this.
Some phone. I travel light. And I don't mind. Fly over there, Danny. Take off to a new city. Somewhere got history. Somewhere real pretty. We're cruising in London, yeah. And I love the way she moves. Gotta hold on tight all through the night. Get on to the aeroplane.
All right.
That 10,000 feet song will never get old.
So that's a jam.
10,000 feet.
DeWolf and whoever that artist is.
All right. He's a legendary singer.
Top 6. Calvert's still dealing. Calvert on relief with Daniel Garza, who came on after Braylon Pilo. Garza's shown well. Did give up 3 in the 4th. I can't remember when Calvert came on. I think Calvert was part of the 3, but they weren't his runs. Not entirely sure on this. the outs when he came in. I should make a mark in my book. Calvert's been good all year. 1-1 is going to be Mo Little. Little tonight, singled, scored, 1 for 3. Is the Rougarou right fielder. Calvert out of the stretch. Wind's starting to kick up in Smokey Joe. Nice breaking ball. Didn't call it a strike, though. Wind kicks up this time of night, it seems. Weather patterns semi-consistent here in Smokey Joe Williams at Starkey Park, Seguin, Texas.
I will say with the heat, I appreciate the winds.
Oh, big bouncer, but Damian Rodriguez gets it on a hop, and I didn't change cameras, but they do get him to first. I'm spacing out. So 5-3, Mo Little. See, at this time of night, then you get the glare on the GoPro, but not on the Mocos camera. The Mocos is like way better, but there's your GoPro.
The
Shined out. The Mocos is okay. So we're hoping to switch this camera out with another Mocos. Mocos cameras, I think, are security cameras, and they're pretty cheap. And God, they give a good picture if you can dial in the focus, that's for sure. One
it's
down.
weird that they don't have like an actual focus like dial or something, rather than just that little knob.
It's pretty touchy for sure, but for the price tag, man, and if you got an HDMI switchboard, unbeatable. The Mocos cameras are unbeatable. 1-0 to Safford. Pulls the string, rolls it right over the outside corner. 1-1. Sometimes you pull the string on that change, but it's down and away. You just rolled that one up there, Bugs Bunny, slow pitch style. Rolled right over the plate. Fastball away.
I say we need to bring back the Ephus pitch.
Bring the what
The
pitch?
Ephus pitch back.
The Eva's pitch, always fun when it makes an appearance.
The slow pitch.
I like when Zach Greinke cranks out like a 50-mile-an-hour one sometimes. Bounced over at the first baseman, and Kaiser is going to get it and takes it unassisted. So,
If I remember
2 down.
correctly, and I could be like completely wrong, but I think Ari Dickey every now and then would throw one too, but I could be completely wrong.
he could be. I can't remember who was always getting Eva's pitched. Big home run hitters striking out on it.
Because it's so slow, you don't know how to time it. Because
Yeah.
you don't see it like all the time.
Throws you off.
It's like, here's this slow pitch. Can you imagine if you were pitching that was like your only pitch? Like, I got it.
Did he go? They say no.
Gave him a strike.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay. They say yes. It's a Sully Stringer. 0-1.
I just watch the umpire's hands. Whatever he does is what it is.
Change down low. Do the old picture-in-picture. Some people like that.
Oh, yeah. you
That's
see
the
that.
one Louis Solis trick I can do. I can't do his instant replay like he does. Pulls the string, swings through. 1-2. Or 0-2. What am I talking about? Adding in extra pitches. 0-2
I think
to
there's
Stringer.
a ball. Oh, that my bad. I thought there was one ball.
Yeah.
But
Could be wrong. Count on us. Another changeup away. Work on the off-speed stuff.
well, if you ever are in doubt what it is, look at the umpire's hands. I'll throw up the count.
Bounced over to Damian Rodriguez at third, and he throws across. Nice
Yeah.
throw when they get him. So 5-3, a couple plays by Damian Rodriguez, and Calvert works a 1-2-3-6. And the Stars need to get the bats going here. Tie up this ball game. Yeah, I would say sound is way harder than video.
You know, I'm a sound guy. Usually, like, when I do like projects and stuff for people, I'm usually messing with sound.
If you can get the video focused and just get the connection and keep it, you're good. Sound is different every day.
Yeah.
There's no consistency with our gear. 1-0.
I prefer working with sound. Like usually, like when I help people with their projects, like, well, what do you like? I'm like, well, I prefer sound. I've done video before, you know, like working behind the camera and stuff. Like I understand the concept of the camera, how it works, and the settings, but definitely an audio dude.
Yeah, well, God bless you for it. I can't figure out our stuff. 2-0 to Logan Stockton as Hunter Ponson still on. Shot out, base hit to left. Logan Stockton, he's bored. It's a good start to the bottom of 6 for sure.
It's a rally.
I'll bring up Damian Rodriguez, who's been having a heck of a day at third. Made some good plays over there. Rodriguez tonight, big 2 RBI double in the 4th inning that got over Banks Byers. Squares the bunt, and he runs well. Oh my gosh. So they do get him, but good idea. If he gets that a little bit more down third baseline, he's safe. So that's a bunt for base hit attempt, but it turns into a sack anyway. So Logan to second. You don't really want to do that down. All right, coming back. Top 7. Davis Michi now moving to third base with the injured McGee, but batting in the same spot as Mr. Michi, I believe. Number 23 it is. And Calvert trying to do his job of holding there. He's been excellent in relief. Trying to keep it 3-run ball game so Sturs can cook up some more magic. Fastball's in. 1-0. Michi, I don't know how he got in the first. I had him on third base. I know there was a walk. I think he was probably walked in the first, but he could be 1 for 2 tonight. With a walk to the backstop, ball 2. So making the production happen tonight. Really didn't want to record and have to post later, so somehow this cell phone is streaming this out. I have no idea. Nice off speed from Calvert.
Who's your cellular company?
I think it's AT&T. Like, okay. I'm going to go back and look at this one versus the other games to just see, because I've been very impressed with the T-Mobile 5G thing, right? Until today, it's never failed, and it's always been a pretty good stream.
See, I use AT&T, and I was wondering if AT&T has something like this similar that I could look into.
Yeah.
Because there's been places where I didn't have cellular service. I was like, well, I kind of wish I had it right now. If I could carry that thing around with me, you know.
But if you can get stream all this through the 5G hotspot and also through your phone, that's kind of amazing.
The fact, that's held up so far.
Fastball away. He loses Michi on the base on balls, so leadoff walk. And this is going to be Banks Byers, the left fielder. Byers 1 for 3 tonight. So Michi the runner at first, Byers squares, and right back to Damian Rodriguez, who makes the play to first. Small ball getting played by the Rougarou, fundamentally executed. Banks Byers with a sack, and up to second goes Michi. Here's the thing about sack bunts, folks, is it forces the other team to execute. Be like, you're giving up an out, and people don't like small ball, but chaos can ensue if not played properly. So Rougarou's trying to pad the lead, and this will be Jason Hawkins. Fastball is up. Good pitch. Calls it too high. So 1-0 to Hawkins. You got to look down into the Rougarou bullpen. Checks the swing. I gotta just call it a strike just because. Calvert's like, where was that, dude? I don't know if I'm up, I'm down. So 2-0. Bounced over short. Hector going to make the play to first. Nice play. And that'll keep Mr. Michi at second. So sack moves him, but Hawkins goes 6-3 for the second out. So if Calvert can strand him, Daryl Moore Jr. is going to be the batter. From the stretch. Logan fakes the gun back.
Nice. I'm gonna throw it. No, I'm not.
Keep on the toes.
He does have a rock of an arm, so.
Mr. Stockton can do everything, in my opinion. He is the Wolverine.
You can probably tell you why E equals MC squared is actually the wrong formula. It's like, actually.
2-0 to Daryl Moore Jr. So defensively, Hector playing up the middle on Daryl Moore.
Yeah, more.
Up and in, 3-0.
Not what we want to see.
He walks him on 4 pitches. So run first, and this is going to be Austin O'Malley. Austin O'Malley came in, I believe Brady McGee either rolled an ankle or cramped, because I was looking at the bunt play the catcher was making, and he might have been like crashing to get the bunt, and was like, oh no, I need to hustle back to third and like planted and rolled on it or something. Didn't actually see it, but now this is Austin O'Malley batting for Brady McGee. And O'Malley is now the first baseman and Metch the third. Michi. Sky, but foul. So working ahead, Calvert. Work out of a 2-out spot with 2 runners on. Michi on second, Daryl Moore Jr. first. Checked it. They're going to check him. Say he's safe. I think you could call it a strike, honestly. I got corner. So 1-1. Yeah, my griping Dutch is kind of at a minimum this game, because you know how much I gripe.
See, I've witnessed many of your gripes,
This is pretty low hit rate on me griping.
but I'm sure on the way home out you'll have some opinions.
Probably. Fastball down Broadway. Now that's what you get with Calvert, because it becomes a guessing game. He's pulling the string on you, slide her away, and you're looking for something else. Then he just goes fastball, tube shot, and you're froze. So 1-2 to Austin O'Malley. 2 runners on. Calvert steps off Austin O'Malley, resets.
So where you going after this? You're going to Austin O'Malley's for a couple cold ones?
I don't know. He could open himself a bar in Austin.
I'd go Austin O'Malley's.
Ooh.
Oh.
Good change up down. That's a crazy layoff. Pitch to layoff 1 and 2. Because it wasn't going to be in or out. So you had to identify that as a change up low. So 2-2 now. Anybody's guess. Calvert trying to seal the deal. And O'Malley fouls it off. Still 2s. Honestly, the back pick is there on Darryl Moore Jr. at first. If Kaiser crashes, I know Kalura has deals worked out with Connor Kaiser. Have a pitch to work with on it. Sometimes an outside fastball just ends up being a natural throw to first. Nasty breaking ball, doesn't get the call. So Calvert's a little bit beside himself with the zone. He's like, what do I got to do? Count goes full. So Logan talking him down. When you get Pete at the ump, it definitely affects things. Not getting calls. Not getting calls when you need calls. You need your corners as a pitcher. Understand the feeling. Pretty good breaking ball there. Might have been down. Could have wrong. Who knows?
You know, I was just like, hey man, if you make this call right here, I'll take you out to Long John Silver's.
I don't know. We had an umpire the other day who was trying to get out of here. He was like on some clock.
Had a date.
So fastball down the middle, and he's rung. So freezes him with the 3-2 fastball, no question about it. And O'Malley knocks himself on the head. Like, what was I thinking? Full count. So Calvert's Jedi Mind Tricks works, and he gets out of it and strands 2. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch. I'll leave the mic open. Y'all can sing along. Out to center. Going back on it. Connor Kaiser.